In the starting of this episode, we see where all of Yu Hao's friends listen, Yu Hao, and wake up from their sleep. Yu Hao uses his soul detection technique to tell his friends that 3 bloodthirsty baboons have attacked us from the front, with whom a baboon king is also present, and this king's cultivation will be more than 50,000 years. Hearing this, Tang Wutong replies that bloodthirsty baboons are very aggressive, but right now Miss Kai is with us, who will be a title Dolo master, so I don't think they will attack us. But on the other hand, Yu Hao was doubting that the matter is not that simple, because these baboons never attack anyone at night. Someone must have targeted these baboons and sent them to us. Miss Kai knew that those baboons were very close to us, so she tells her friends to get ready to fight. Hearing this, these 4 unleashed their powers to fight. On the other hand, the baboon king was also very close to them, before he could jump and attack them. Then suddenly, Yu Hao started using his killing intent on these baboons, which had increased a lot due to Senior Park support. Also, we see that Tang Wutong and Wang Kinnear, while moving forward, Tang Wutong hits the baboon king and pushes him back. But the baboon king is still not ready to give up. Instead, he stood up to fight again. Seeing all this, Yu Hao says in his mind that someone must have made him angry, so he is not ready to give up. Instead, he will attack us without thinking. Where we see that the fight started again, Senior Park was standing behind them and providing them support, because of which Yu Hao and the other 2, Wang Kinnear and Tang Wutong's power increased. Tang Wutong was using her golden butterfly light strike, while on the other hand, Wang Kinnear was using her punches to finish off the bloodthirsty baboon. Seeing all this, the baboon king was getting very angry, and he jumped forward and attacked Senior Park. Seeing this, Tang Wutong and Wang Kinnear were both very upset. But on the other hand, Senior Park was already ready for this. While teasing the baboon king, he immediately moved aside, because we see that Yu Hao has already prepared a powerful attack, using which Yu Hao quickly freezes the baboon king in the air. Also, we see that Wang Kinnear has already prepared her Holy Dragon Punch, using which she quickly finishes the baboon king, because this punch was very powerful. Seeing the energy pressure of this punch, the remaining baboons ran away. While Yu Hao remembers the punch of Wang Kinnear, he says that I didn't think that this girl would have so much power. He only hit a baboon king who had a 50,000-year-old cultivation and kill him. On the other hand, Miss Kai comes to these people and says, this baboon king is still alive. Tell me which one of you would like to get his soul ring. Hearing this, Yu Hao replies to Miss Kai. He says that this baboon king is not very compatible with me, but his bloodthirsty energy can come in handy. I can use it with my spirit. Yu Hao was also saying this. Then suddenly, Wang Kinnear comes in between and says that it is not compatible with you, so I want to keep it with me. Hearing this, everyone was surprised, but Tang Wutong does not tolerate all this. In fact, she gets angry and comes forward and says, don't you know that Yu Hao came to the Shirk Academy before you? He is your senior, so it will be up to Yu Hao whether he wants to keep this beast or not. Even if you say that this beast is not compatible with Yu Hao, then why should Yu Hao listen to you? Hearing this, Wang Kinnear looks at Yu Hao and says, do you trust me? Hearing this, Yu Hao replies and says, if you are saying then I agree with you. So we see that Yu Hao gave this beast to Wang Kinnear, because according to Yu Hao we are teammates, and it is important to trust teammates. On the other hand, Miss Wang Kinnear was a little shocked to know this, because she did not think that Yu Hao would agree to her so easily. After this, we see that Wang Kinnear went to Baboon King. She wanted to finish him and absorb his soul ring. Along with that, she tells Yu Hao that once I absorb the soul ring, after that, I will take you to such a place where you will get the best suitable soul ring. Trust me. Yu Hao already trusted her. After this, we are shown a scene a few hours later, where we see that Tang Wutong was a little angry. Why did Yu Hao trust that girl? While Yu Hao also comes to Tang Wutong and tells her that Wang Kinnear is a part of our team, so we should trust her. On the other hand, Park, after hearing this from Yu Hao, he says that you are very kind. To be honest, I am jealous of you. After this, they started talking and resting, and we are shown the scene of the morning, where Tang Wutong was still sleeping. As soon as her eyes opened, she sees Yu Hao in front of her, who had brought food and water for Tang Wutong. On the other hand, Senior Park was getting jealous. He holds his head and says, how can you both rub salt on the wounds of singles like us? I don't know why I haven't found a caring partner yet, who will serve me breakfast as soon as I open my eyes. On the other hand, we see that suddenly, Wang Kinnear also absorbed her soul ring. After seeing this, Tang Wutong says in her mind that this girl's body is really very strong, because she absorbed such a soul ring in just 3 hours, which is 50,000 years old. Even Wang Kinnear also talks about Tang Wutong's strange body, says that her strength is really unparalleled. I don't know what will be the history of Wang Kinnear, and where did this girl come from. For now, they don't know anything about Wang Kinnear. On the other hand, we see that Wang Kinnear, since she had absorbed the soul ring, that's why she comes here and says that my work is done. Now according to the promise Yu Hao, I will take you to such a place where you can get the most suitable soul ring. After hearing this from Wang Kinnear, after hearing this, she asks Miss Kai, do you know well about the Star Dove Forest? After hearing this, Wang Kinnear replies, yes, of course, because some time ago I came here to train, and I have trained here for a whole year. That's why I know the Star Dove Forest very well. As soon as she says, Wang Kainir immediately took out her double-sided spear weapon, looking at which, in the beginning, Yu Hao thinks that maybe this is a soul guidance weapon, but looking closely, Yu Hao understands that no, this weapon is not a soul guidance weapon. In fact, this is a different and special kind of weapon. That's why Wang Kainir suddenly told them, come on, follow me. After hearing this, they do exactly the same. Here in the Stardove Forest, moving forward very fast, suddenly, Wang Kainir saw some people in front, because of which they stop at a place and hide. Here Yu Hao, with the help of his soul detection technique, shows them the view in front, where there were 3 evil soul masters, and they caught a fire rat and started refining its soul, which method was very cruel. Seeing this, no one could understand why these 3 evil soul masters came here to the Stardove Forest, and what was the reason for them to refine the soul of this fire rat. After refining the soul of the fire rat, they sell it to find something with very fast. Miss Kai didn't know that. We can't let these evil soul masters go back here so easily. That's why she divided her team into 2 parts, where she says to Yu Hao and Tang Wutong that you 2 move forward and fight those 3 masters, while Wang Kainir and Senior Park were given a mission that they will follow the soul of the fire rat and find out what this evil soul master has come here to do. After receiving the orders from Miss Kai, they started their mission, wearing the 7 Shirk Devil's mask. On the other hand, after a few moments, we see that the soul of the fire rat has returned. After getting it, the soul master is happy and says that finally, I got that location. Come on, you guys get ready. After hearing this, the other 2 evil soul masters became very happy, and we see that they started summoning some kind of a beast while performing some evil spell which is completely under the control of these evil soul masters. Yu Hao and Tang Wutong were also watching. After this, the scene shifts to Wang Kainir and Senior Park, who followed the fire rat and reached the cave, and these people wanted to know what is inside this cave. Those evil soul masters were looking for this cave to find this out. When they went inside, they started feeling weird. That's why they got ready for the fight. But while moving ahead, we see that Senior Park is surrounded by a golden cloud bear, which made him angry. Miss Wang Kainir got ready to fight, but Senior Park did know how powerful these golden cloud bears could be. That's why he wanted to retreat. But since Wang Kainir wanted to fight, she didn't want to retreat. That's why Senior Park had to come down, so that he could help Wang Kainir. Seeing this, Wang Kainir felt very weird, because he had never fought with a team. He remembered the same thing, what Yu Hao say to her, that we are teammates, and teammates have to help each other. On the other side, Senior Park saw something before the fight started. That's why he stopped Wang Kainir. This bear is behaving weird. There are 2 small kids behind it. They look like they might be the mother of the kids, who wants to protect her kids. After hearing this, on the other side, Wang Kainir understood the situation. That's why she started moving towards the golden cloud bear. Senior Park was very scared. He told Wang Kainir to stay back. But on the other side, Wang Kainir wasn't scared of the golden cloud bear. She started moving forward. On the other side, the golden cloud bear also understood Wang Kainir's intentions. It looks like Wang Kainir made a connection. That's why the beast wasn't angry. On the other side, the evil soul masters had a golden cloud bear, but they were controlling the beast using their dark magic. Yu Hao and Tang Wutong were watching this. They also understood the evil soul masters' plan. They were talking to each other that now the time has come to use the golden cloud bear to injure the female golden cloud bear. When there will be a fight, they will take advantage of the situation and steal her kids. And as we know, the golden cloud bear gave birth to her kids. That's why she is very weak, because of which we will defeat the beast. But the most useful will be her small kids, because these kids are very small, so we can train them well. Once they grow up, they will become a killing machine. We can use the golden cloud bear to attack the cities and destroy them. Tang Wutong was angry. Hearing this plan, she said that these people are very bad. First, they killed the male golden cloud bear. Now they will use it to injure the female golden cloud bear. Along with that, they will steal her kids, which we will not let happen. Yu Hao also said that you were right, and I think that the bloodthirsty baboon that attacked us last night will be the reason behind the 3 evil soul masters who scared the baboons, and they faced us. On the other side, we see that one of the 3 evil soul masters was very scared, and he said to his leader, "We are in the depths of the Stardove Forest. If any big beast gets to know about us, then you know how much we will face." And the leader said, "Don't worry. If any great beast gets to know about us, then I have a backup plan." The leader picked up the 7 Shrek devil masks and asked his friends, "Do you recognize this mask?" There was blood on the mask, and Yu Hao recognized it. On the other side, the evil soul master told his friends that this was a disciple of Shrek Academy. He entered the evil soul master's area and self-destructed. After his death, I got this mask, and my plan is that if any great beast learns about us, I will place this mask at the crime scene. As soon as the beast sees this mask, it will think that Shrek Academy attacked them. Then all the great beasts will attack Shrek Academy. Listening to the leader's plan, the other 2 were pleased. and said, "Wow, leader, you are amazing. In this way, we will kill 2 birds with 1 stone." Yu Hao was very angry. He remembered his friends and their sacrifices, so he asked Tang Wutong to help him. "I want to kill these 3. Tang Wutong agreed, and began sharing her energy with Yu Hao. On the other side, Yu Hao took out his level 7 Soul Garnet cannon and readied the Thorat. With it, Yu Hao unleashed a powerful thunder attack on the 3 evil soul masters. The backlash was so intense that Yu Hao and Tang Wutong were pushed back. The 3 evil soul masters, however, were unharmed because their snake protected them, leaving them injured but alive. Yu Hao couldn't believe his eyes and exclaimed, "This netherworld snake blocked my level 7 gun attack. I have to admit, this beast is amazing." Meanwhile, the 3 evil soul masters started searching for their attacker. After a while, they spotted Yu Hao and Tang Wutong. One of them sneered, "So these are the 7 Shrek devils? But you 2 are still kids. What do you think? Can you stand against us 3 brothers?" "That's impossible." The 3 evil soul masters summoned 3 powerful beasts, the ghost leopard, the ghost tiger, and the ghost king, which then charged at Yu Hao and Tang Wutong. Tang Wutong felt anxious because the 3 evil soul masters were very powerful, and now these beasts matched their level. "I don't know how we will fight them alone," Yu Hao said to Tang Wutong. "Go away. I will try to distract them, take advantage of the situation, and save the children." But Tang Wutong insisted, "No, this won't happen. Go away. I will distract them." They were both ready to sacrifice for each other. The evil soul masters laughed at them. Suddenly, Mother Golden Claw Bear came running, her energy pressure immense. It was clear that Wang Kainir had summoned this beast for help. The evil soul master then asked Wang Kainir, "Who are you?" Wang Kainir replied, "The same girl who took your life." Upon hearing this, the evil soul master became furious. "Wang Kainir, you are still a child and shouldn't misbehave with adults." He sent his ghost leopard to attack the Golden Claw Bear, but the leopard was incredibly fast, and the Golden Claw Bear struggled to land a hit. Wang Kainir stood firm with the Claw Bear. The ghost leopard also tried to attack him, but Wang Kainir's reaction time was remarkable. He used his spear to strike the ghost leopard. Because of Wang Kainir's spear attack, the leopard was hit and fell to the ground. The Golden Claw Bear seized the opportunity and defeated the ghost leopard, ending its threat. The death of the ghost leopard caused significant internal injuries to the evil soul master, because he had enhanced the leopard's power using his own soul. Realizing this, Yu Hao understood that this soul beast was no ordinary one. The bond with the evil soul master had made it extremely powerful. On the other hand, the remaining 2 evil soul masters grew. Furious at the sight of their brother's condition, they decided to first attack Wang Kainir to eliminate her. The fight resumed, with the evil soul masters using some kind of teleportation portal to send their ghost lion and ghost tiger to attack Wang Kainir, while the Golden Claw Bear quickly engaged the evil soul master. In the chaos, Wang Kainir fought valiantly with her spear. Suddenly, the 2 evil soul masters used teleportation again to ambush Wang Kainir. Realizing this, Wang Kainir felt anxious, because she was unprepared for this surprise attack. She unleashed her Golden Dragon technique to push the evil soul master back. However, Wang Kainir soon found herself in a precarious situation, as the combined attack from the evil soul masters was about to hit her. Seeing this, Yu Hao and Tang Wutong rushed in to protect Wang Kainir. Overjoyed, Wang Kainir felt reassured. "Don't worry, we are with you," Yu Hao said. "We have to do something and attack the evil soul beasts." After eliminating them, the 3 evil soul masters began to feel very weak. Encouraged, Wang Kainir followed Yu Hao's lead and used her spear to attack the evil soul beasts, injuring many in the process. The evil soul masters grew increasingly worried, realizing they needed a new plan to counter their foes. And with this, our episode ends here.